mind. And my brother B, yeah. You dig? Look, this is my testimony, one. See, I'm a living witness, yeah. He pulled me out the dark and gave me clear vision. The devil still tempt me, but apart from weak, I just call on God, cause the Lord been good to me. Yeah. I just call on God, cause the Lord been good to me. Yeah. Yeah. I just call on God, cause the Lord been good to me. If don't nobody know me, you know me. And I ain't gotta prove nothing to nobody, cause Lord, you my certified witness. If I said I did it, I meant it. What I started, I finished. I was the hood dentist to menace, you feel me? I used to kick in doors, slang a bit and rob too. Steal cars, really anything that'll bring me loot. 38, 45 nines, I was quick to shoot.
Shalom, family, and welcome back. This is Brother Maurice with something that I haven't come with in a long time, and that is a nugget of truth. And this nugget is very important. And it's very important because there are many people out there that have these words that still cannot see the truth. And I pray to the Father that you are able to open your eyes, because our people are relying on the arm of flesh. And it's important that you seek to know God for yourself and stop relying on the arm of flesh, because there are too many false teachers, too many false preachers, too many false prophets and apostles out here in the world. And the thing is, they don't even know the Father. And many of you are following them in your ignorance. Let's take a look at Matthew chapter 7, verse number 14 through 16. It says, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way, which leadeth into life, and few there be that find it. Did you hear that? It says few find it. It says, behold, they do not find it because they are led by the precepts and doctrines of men that teach them to trust in the arm of flesh. Yea, they are led down the broad way through the wide gate that is easy to enter, because there are those who claim that they know the way, but do not, who show them the gate. Beware of these false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves, who sneak in among the flock to devour the souls of men, placing them under their authority, that they might get praise and gain. Be not therefore deceived by men. For any that come among you and add to or take away from that which I have given you this day, and who seek for gain or glory by teaching these things unto you, are those whose fruit is corrupt, because you shall know them by their fruits. Did you hear that? You shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? People, those that are before you cannot give a wicked example. We're taught how to treat people. And when you see anything other than that, then that is a false example, and it is not from the Father. 3rd Testament chapter 61, verse 85 says, one of the most serious character defects is that of hypocrisy. Do not speak loudly of love as long as you are not able to love me in your fellow men. Let's take a look at the 3rd Testament chapter 60, verse 35. It says, when you preach and teach peace, when you preach and teach peace Be peaceable yourselves. When you speak of love, feel it before you express it in words. If your fellow men likewise offer you their fruits, do not reject them. Examine all that you come to know and keep what is permissible and right in their teachings. The Father is not giving us false examples. If people are showing you the things that the scripture says we are not to do, and they're making you think that's okay, that is a false example, family. Matthew chapter 7, verse 13, it says, "You are the salt of the earth, even as you are given as examples unto all men of the peace that you receive from the Father." Did you hear that? It says, "But if the salt hath lost its savor, wherewith shall the earth be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out again into the earth from whence it came, and to be trodden under foot by men. For the Father will not have those whom he hath chosen give a false example of him." Third Testament chapter 61 says, "Woe to those who in this time through their shamefulness and disobedience set a bad example to the children whom I have sent with a spiritual mission to earth." Do you want to be like the crowd of people who led Yeshua to Golgotha under shouting and mockery, and thereby sowed horror in the hearts of the children, who could not explain why they tortured and killed a man who only distributed blessings? Family, if the people that you are following are saying that the Father is angry, that he is vengeful, that he is sending Christ to come and kill others, then these people are false prophets, and you need to run from them. The book of remembrance of ancient grandmothers in Grandmothers 3, verse 37 says, "And the Spirit said that to state or act upon the idea that our father Anochocete is cruel or vengeful or wrathful, and that he kills and destroys, is in fact using his name in vain." Did you hear that, family? They're using his name in vain. And I saw that the wicked are able to define our Anochocete in this way. So the wicked are the ones that define him as angry, vengeful. And it says, by the use of blood as the element of wickedness. And great will be their embarrassment when they stand before him. Did you hear that? And such will enter into the light of his presence, holy, unclean. And this is why Christ, when he came on a Sermon on the Mount, in Matthew chapter 5, verse 8, it says, "And blessed are all the pure in heart, who in righteousness seek to know God and his ways, that they might understand truth, and not to consume it upon their lust, as do they who are impure. Behold, they shall know God. They shall know God. Seek to know God and his ways." The Father is pouring out his Spirit right now on all flesh. And if you have a broken heart and a contrite spirit, and you come to the Father and ask the truth, then the Father will give you the truth. But if you want to hold on and you want to continue to rely on the arm of flesh, then Satan is going to continue to lead you. Because during this time of this great awakening, people are now going to have the Father of their choosing. And if you decide that it's time that you really want to know the truth, the Father is going to allow your eyes to be open. Because Christ is here right now in the spirit. And eventually all eyes are going to see him and all ears are going to hear him in the spirit. This is your time to break free from these lies. This is your time to break free from all those that are out here teaching falsehoods. But now it's up to you to make this decision on what you want. Do you really want to know Christ? Do you really want to know the Father and his ways? Do you want to rely on the Spirit to guide you? Now, I tell you now, if you decide that you want to continue to rely on the arm of flesh, then so be it. Will allow you to have the Father of your choosing. I pray you're able to receive this message. I love you, family. Shalom, shalom.